As you guys know, I am a massive Star Wars fan, and this week, the biggest thing to happen... So, Kate's here. Welcome, Kate.
Thank you.
I was planning on telling them about all the Star Wars vinyl I have.
Please do.
Would you like to see?
Yes.
I guess you like Star Wars.
I like Star Wars a lot.
As do I. Let's look at the records. You excited for The Last Jedi?
Extremely.
I have so many theories. This is not the video for it.
I have the biggest theory ever. Okay,
right.
let's
After we're done rolling, we're going to talk about
Yeah.
this ad nauseum. But for now, we're here about the music. I want to work backwards. So we're going to start with the most recent film, The Force Awakens. Well, I guess technically not the most recent. If you want to talk Rogue One, I don't have the soundtrack to Rogue One only because I like Giacchino's soundtrack. It just didn't do it for me in the way that John Williams does it for me, you know?
John Williams does it for a lot.
He just does it for me, man. So the traditional Force Awakens.
Shiny.
I don't know if you know anything about this release. Have you heard anything about this?
I think I'm about to.
This release is special because it is the music for The Force Awakens, of course. But they did something with this that was unprecedented at the time. And since then has been replicated.
Unprecedented.
Whoa!
Wow!
Oh!
It's so shiny!
It's shiny.
It's like a shiny Pokemon
It's like
card.
a shiny Pokemon card. This actually has a hologram, one on each disc, where one side is a TIE Fighter and one is the Millennium Falcon.
What do you mean a hologram?
Like, as it spins, you can see a hologram of the two ships spinning around.
Are you kidding me?
I'll show you.
Holy shit, yes! Okay. What? Oh my god! That is so freaking cool. Get out of town with that.
What'd I tell you?
That is the coolest thing. It not only appears there, but it looks like it's hovering above the record. That is, I don't
brilliant.
understand
It's
the technology behind that. So cool.
So well done. There's two other Force Awakens records I'm about to show you that I love because of the art style. There's a label, I Am Shark, and they put out a lot of really good soundtracks, specifically Star Wars soundtracks. For Force Awakens, they worked with this incredible artist, and they did 4 different variant covers with really cool colored records, depicting some very iconic parts from the films.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This is Kylo and Finn facing off in the woods. Spoilers if you haven't seen it, that happens. And this one,
Wow. Oh.
this is my boy Poe Dameron,
Look at that style.
standing on his X-wing, just looking out.
Oh, that is so gorgeous.
It's beautiful. And what's cool about these is that the records themselves.
Yeah? What?
Are you ready? Are you
Yeah.
ready?
Whoa. Oh my god, that's so cool. How did they do half and half like that? My goodness. Whoa.
So half translucent, half opaque with
That
green splatter,
Nuts.
which matches the cover so nicely. They sold out so quick because Star Wars fans are out of control nuts.
Ravenous.
But I'm super lucky to have picked up these two. I'm really hoping that they work with the same artist for Last Jedi. I am preparing my wallet now because if they do more releases like this, it is going to be purchase. Let's take a jump back in time real quick to my favorite film of all time, The Empire Strikes Back.
Excellent.
This is the original press.
Wow,
Comes with
that's
a
crazy.
really cool gatefold that shows off
Oh, wow.
bits of the film.
Ah.
And it sounds really good. It's not a perfect condition record. There's a couple little pops here and there, but honestly, this contains...
Adds to the character.
Yeah, and it's like a storybook inside.
Oh, wow.
You
this
got the
is
Tauntaun, you got the
cool.
back to tank. Yeah, it just...
Wow.
This, they cared so much about records back then, and now we're starting to get back into this, like, oh, they're not just a
There's
vehicle
art
for
in it,
music.
yeah.
There's art and experience with it, which I love. Look at these
Experiences,
this
for
film.
sure.
Like, oh my god,
I
this.
mean, you want to put the record on and just slowly flip through.
This is the best movie ever made, in my opinion. I don't know a lot about movies,
That's a big claim.
but I love this more. I think this is the best love story ever told.
Wow. Love to hear what you think about that in the comments.
Then let's jump a little further back, where it all began.
Oh, wow, there you go.
I'm missing Return of the Jedi. I'm still looking for an original copy of that to complete the trifecta. Look at that ominous Vader on the back, like just fading into
Perfect
the stars.
splatter.
Yeah,
Nice.
really nice. Again, another really solid gatefold with pictures from the movie.
Classic graphic design, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they're just showing off the goods, It hits almost
that's
every
so cool.
every major mark.
Wow.
A little out of order. That should be last.
Yeah.
But yeah, so...
They did that on purpose so that you can say that and look cool.
Look cool. First time for everything. And let's keep going even further back to the worst movie in the whole series.
The one that, yeah, it's beautiful artwork. I love the artist that does those posters.
The posters are brilliant.
Stunning.
It's just
and
a
I love
shame
Natalie Portman.
that
that
movie... This is almost unwatchable.
This was before I was even a fan of Star Wars. I went to see this and I was like, this is not a good movie.
It's just...
I could not do better. I'm not saying I could, but it wasn't.
I might be able to do better. I mean, I don't... This dialogue is atrocious. Every line makes you go, oh, why was
like
that...
sand?
Like, I hate sand. It's coarse. It gets everywhere. Whatever that line is, it's terrible. These are all the clone troopers. This is episode 2, Attack of the Clones, if you couldn't tell by the cover.
Least scary
I do love on the back, in
them.
loving memory of Christopher Lee,
that's
incredibly talented actor who passed away, unfortunately, but he plays Count Dooku, and he does great for what he was given. Same with Ewan McGregor. I hope there's an Obi-Wan spinoff. I just pointed to Hayden Christensen.
Yeah,
and I
you
go,
did.
Ewan
That's
McGregor.
Okay. Just move.
Ewan McGregor. I hope there's an Obi-Wan spinoff and they actually go with him, and they don't just decide to go somewhere else,
Right.
because that would be the biggest mistake. Because he killed it as Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
He was just given gibberish to say, and therefore the character was ruined. But he's great.
I can't stop looking at Natalie Portman's face. She's
angelic in this picture.
So beautiful. She's so amazing.
She's amazing, and Yoda's face, beautiful.
Oh, just stunning.
Should be a cool color.
Better be, or is it going to be as... Oh, okay. I was going to say, is it going to be as big of a disappointment as the movie? No, it's not. That's beautiful.
This is actually the Jango Fett variant.
Cool.
So, you know, the silver and blue like his armor.
Wow, I love it. It looks like sand. Oh.
I hate sand. Phantom Menace, this is
too.
the episode 1. My boy Liam Neeson taking prime real estate. And
I
then,
met him. He was lovely.
You mean Liam Neeson or Ray Parks?
Ray Parks.
Ray Parks.
I met Ray
Mr.
Parks.
Darth Maul in the back.
I had such a crush on Darth Maul when the movie came out. I don't know why. I had that weird older bad boy thing, and I went for a space.
He's red and
alien.
black with horns.
I know. There's something about him. He was so charming, and he was charming in person too.
He said no words.
I like that.
That's a really
Cool.
cool gatefold right there. You see an
Yeah.
epic battle on the sands. One of the only good scenes in this film, including the best scene in the film is the reason I bought this, is because Duel of the Fates. Duel of the Fates is the song that plays in the fight with Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Darth Maul, which is one of the...
so
it's a
epic.
top 3 Star Wars song for the
Yeah.
whole series, not even just for this film.
You scratched this one off, right?
Jar Jar's introduction?
Scratch that.
No, it shouldn't have even been there. What is the color of this guy? I believe it is.
Wow.
Oh, this is
Oh.
Qui-Gon lightsaber green.
It looks like green fire.
Ooh, because there's like black smoke in it.
Yeah.
Now we're moving on to the picture discs, which are, you know, not really for play, just for collectible purposes. Picture discs tend to sound worse. I have not played this one. This is, I guess, a Sony release, it looks like. But it has 4 sides. One side, of course, is Death Star. This is the Star Wars A New Hope soundtrack over 2 picture discs. So you have the Death Star. Then you have that awesome image from the back cover.
Oh, that's so cool.
Of Vader. And then this really cool art of the...
Is that done in oil?
I don't know what this is, but it's really nice. Of course, it's covered by the strip of it, but you got Han and Chewie.
Grainy 80s
Yeah,
camera.
they just took the picture and they're like, shh.
Love it.
I haven't opened this yet. This was a Record Store Day purchase a couple years ago. This is just a 10-inch record with the Star Wars A New Hope main theme and the Throne Room and end title. So it's just a small baby record, just a 10-inch one.
It's so weird. It doesn't even look like them.
I know, right?
Not interesting.
It almost looks like a
It's
a
like
fake
fan
poster,
art.
fan art. Yeah, totally.
That's cool.
But I got it because it's Star Wars and I could buy it, so therefore I own it. This one I've shown off in a handful of videos, but I think you'll definitely appreciate this. One of my favorite things that Disney Music Emporium has ever done.
Oh, what? How? What? Oh, I see. Because it's only...
The record is there,
That's-
and the rest is all just the molding. This is BB-8!
That's hecka cool.
He's BB great.
Yeah. I'm not even going to fight him on that one. That's excellent.
I love BB-8. One of the best new additions in the series.
Yeah.
And this plays Rey's theme on the B-side, which is my favorite song from... Rey's theme? My favorite song from...
I didn't know what you were doing.
Favorite song from Force Awakens is definitely Rey's theme. It was beautiful. And then, of course, they also have
Cheers.
March of the Resistance. This was a limited edition for, I think, WonderCon and Comic-Con the year it came out. Limited to 1,500 copies.
Oh wow.
So I snagged one, and I
You
shoved
snagged
it.
1211 to be specific.
Oh.
Oh.
This is Rogue One, so I do have a little bit of Rogue One.
You do. That's cool.
You got both sides.
Very nice. Look how crisp that is.
Yeah, nice
That
imagery.
is so crisp.
This is also a Disney Music Emporium thing, which is cool. This is Jyn Erso and Hope Suite on one side, and then the Imperial Suite, and Guardians of the Whills Suite. So, a little taste of the soundtrack. Again, not bad. Earlier I said it wasn't my favorite, but it's still a great soundtrack.
Yeah,
and
look at
this
the
one's
color.
super cool. This is Shad Kebab. This is called Jabba Flow. It's electronic music from a Star Wars electronic compilation. That's Rave Kylo Ren. Which is really cool.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and the song's great too.
That is so pretty.
It has the same song on both sides, I
90s.
believe. Jabba Flow, Rick Rubin rework featuring A-Track. A-Track's a great DJ. Rave BB-8.
Cute.
Rave Ren. We have another 4-disc picture disc, this time of The Force Awakens. We have Sir Finn.
That's beautiful.
Beautiful. I love those shots of all of them with the and they let us do it on Facebook by putting the filter and I felt really special. I was like, I'm in the movie, but I wasn't. Then you got Rey with her staff.
Ah!
And
Oh,
whoa,
that's great.
what's going on here? We got Harrison.
Upside down.
Harrison.
Fantastic.
Name's Han, dummy.
That's Harrison. You can't have it without Mr. Kylo Ren.
Cool.
We have a couple oddities real fast. Some weird Star Wars things that are just like, okay.
Oh, what? What is this?
This is an old picture disc.
Actual dialogue, sound effects, and music.
This is the story of Star Wars. You know, I've never listened to this.
You should.
I just picked it up because it was cool. It's like a picture disc with this
really interesting.
classic C-3PO and R2-D2 on the front. And then look at that picture of Vader on the back.
That is so elegant.
So, you never think you would describe Vader as elegant, but this is an elegant picture of Vader.
That is so warped.
This?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. The reason I haven't played this is because this is super warped. This is Star Wars and a Stereo Space Odyssey by the London Philharmonic Orchestra.
Wow,
so
the
this is super random because it has 2001: A Space Odyssey and Star Wars music done by the London Phil.
They were just sci-fi.
They were just like sci-fi night at the London Philharmonic, which is cool. They have a lot of the big things. They have the main title, they have Leia's theme, end title, and then they have the theme of 2001. This is just a cool record if you're a space nerd.
Yeah.
I mean, London Philharmonic is
incredible.
they're
the best.
They know how to play music. They're pretty good at instruments.
Yeah. What is
this? This is a weird one.
What?
Patrick Gleason's Star Wars. This is Star Wars music done with a Moog synthesizer from I believe
What?
the 80s. 77, even before that. So this is synthy music. Like they have.
Look at this. Performed on the world's most advanced synthesizer.
I'm imagining this thing being like the size of a house.
Yeah.
So yeah, weird pickup. I saw the word Star Wars. I saw $4.99.
That has to be the most obscure Star Wars thing I've ever seen.
Until this.
Oh God, why? Oh, what is this? What? What?
Let's take a smooth step back into Empire.
No
Jazz.
way.
This is a jazz record with
How are you
with
drinking
Star
that
Wars
cocktail?
music. Yeah.
How are you doing that?
Vader is sitting here.
How are you blowing on that saxophone? Come on.
Vader is sitting here drinking a cocktail while R2-D2 is somehow playing the drums. A stormtrooper is playing the saxophone.
Through his
C-3PO is
helmet.
doing stand-up bass, and Chewie is on. Is that piano?
Chewie's fingers are way too big to be able
That's
to
a
play
piano.
a piano. There's no way.
So they don't do a lot of Star Wars songs, unfortunately. They do the Imperial March, they do Asteroid Field. Asteroid Field's such a good song. Really good for a jazz song, too. I actually didn't realize I recognize a bunch of these names. Bob James and Hubert Laws are both really well-known jazz musicians.
Wow.
I thought this was just a bunch of random people. So this is the most obscure, probably. This
Yeah,
makes no sense
I
that
agree.
this exists.
That's pretty cool. Let us know which of these records you like the look of the most, and which film was your favorite, and if you liked the prequels or not.
The answer is probably no.
I love to hear your
Probably
opinion.
no. You're in a Star Wars thing coming up soon.
I am. I'll have to give you the link. You can put it in the description.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, my friend Chris Bramante is a musician with a band, and he does a lot of parody songs, and he did this really awesome song about how times are really tough and thunderous applause, and the rebels need to unite and fly together because it's really important because our world's going to hell. We were all in costume, and I think it looked really cool. I have this one little solo moment where I pull out a blaster, and I think it's gonna look pretty cool.
Nice.
So, yeah,
Awesome.
check it out
Well,
if you can.
I'll put a link to there, as well as
Thanks.
where you can follow Kate on all sorts of awesome platforms.
Yeah, just follow me on Twitter, please. It's @KateRisTweets. I do a lot of different things with a lot of different studios, so you can always see when I go live. Hey! May the Force be with you.
If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe. Or else nothing, probably. You can probably go on with your life. But please subscribe. More videos soon, with or without lightsabers. I don't know.